Welcome to my channel. My name is Femi Akwali. I'm a chartered accountant. I've worked in an insurance and finance company for more than 25 years. If today you are just seeing my channel, I want you to subscribe to my channel because in this channel, we always talk about investment, we talk about public finance, we talk about business idea, we talk about making money online, we talk about how we can grow wealth together in relation to investments available both for Nigeria, living in Nigeria, and both for Nigeria living in abroad. So if that vibe is one of the area that you feel you have interest on, I want you to subscribe to my channel. When you subscribe to my channel, turn on the bell notification so that whenever I'm giving out a valuable video like this, you will be among the first person to watch. At the same time, I want you to like this video. Have you done that? God bless you as you have done it. So today we shall be discussing 5 Nigerian stocks that can survive any government policies. 5 Nigerian stocks that can survive any government policy changes. You know, in Nigeria, policy can be changed at any point in time. For example, policy like a forex restriction, policy like a subsidy removal, policy like, import restrictions. All these policy can affect and have impacts on any Nigerian country. So as a result of that, investor must be playing smartly in choosing stocks, especially stocks that can withstand any policy changes in Aso Rock in Nigeria, or change of government, or subsidy removal, or restriction in forex, or So most of this policy can have impact on Nigerian stocks. So you have today I will be revealing 5 powerful stocks that you can consider in the year, you can consider, especially this year 2025, that you can keep for long and withstand any policy storm. I can assure you, if you be able to follow these 5 stock that can withstand any government policies in Nigeria, these 5 stocks will withstand their storm. So quickly, I want us to let us dive into these 5 stocks so that we don't want this video to be too long. The first one among these 5 stocks that can withstand any government policies in Nigeria is Dangote Cement. Dangote Cement is one of the leaders in the production of cement in Nigeria and major, major. Why is Dangote Cement is one of the, stocks that can withstand any government changes? This Dangote Cement is now being used for construction of road and for building. So no matter situation in the country, no matter how things are bad in the government policy, Nigeria must go ahead and build and construct roads. So cement and then this Dangote Cement have a way of of pushing the cost of their prices to the end consumer. So as a result of this, Dangote Cement has been waxing strong. Whatever any policy, the product will be embraced. There's no way you can build without cement. And Dangote Cement is the major producer both in Nigeria and West African suburb. So that's why this kind of policy, if you can be able to hold this kind of stocks, I can assure you, you can keep them for a long time and enjoy dividend payment at the same time, long-term capital growth. But you can do your own research, but that is my number 1 on the list as a recommendation. Then number 2 is Bua Foods. Bua Foods is operating in Nigeria with a population of over 200 million. So people must eat, and they produce stable foods available like pasta, like salt, like sugar, like flour. All these things that what Nigeria eat daily. So there is no government policy that would stop people from eating. So Bua Food, they are producing stable food that Nigeria are consuming. So, and then Nigeria, because of the large population, Bua Food is a very good stock that you can consider that can withstand storm of any government policy in Nigeria. So Bua Food is one of the powerful stock you can keep for long, at the same time enjoy capital growth, at the same time for dividend payment. And based on this kind of stocks, based on what they produce, based on the population in Nigeria, I think they should be able to withstand any government policy or any government changes that can affect stocks. This stock is more, is more exempted from all this kind of any government policy, government changes, restriction, import, forex. They are not importing anything as one of their source raw material. Most of their raw materials are being produced locally in Nigeria. So foreign restriction doesn't affect them. So that is why Bua Food is one of the stock that you can consider for a long time period, at the same time that can withstand any government policies of Nigeria. Then number 3 is Okoma Oil and Presco. Okoma Oil and Presco. These are these are agricultural giants that produces palm oil. And this company can withstand any government restriction. Most of their products, most of their raw material are being sourced locally. So they don't, and then their products, their produce is being favored by importation banks, because most of their products is being used to replace those ones we are importing before. So they can withstand storm, and most of their products, they don't need foreign exchange to buy their product. The Presco, the Okoma Oil, they produce agricultural products, which is being their source of material is in Nigeria here. So they can make, they can withstand stop any government restriction, any government policy that can affect other stocks. It can never affect this kind of product, this kind of stocks like Okoma Oil and the Presco. They produce, and then most of them they send, they export this kind of produce to other part of Nigeria, other part of the country, and in foreign exchange. That grew their earning. So these are stocks that you can buy and keep for long and make a lot of money for yourself. That is what we are talking about. This kind of stock, Okoma Oil and Presco, can withstand any government policy changes that can affect any part of, that can affect other stock. But based on this stock, because they are sourcing their material locally, most of what they produce, what Nigeria use, based on the population, and they export this kind of product to other people, to other countries for them to realize foreign exchange, foreign earning. So, and then most of their raw material are being sourced from Nigeria here. So no government restriction, no government policy can affect this kind of Okoma Oil. So it's a stock that you can, Okoma Oil and Presco, if they are stock you can keep for long in terms of enjoy dividend, regular dividend payment, at the same time for capital appreciation. Then the next one, which is number 4, is Sep Energy. Sep Energy is a unique oil company listed in both Nigeria and the London Stock of Exchange. So this kind of you can earn. This stock can withstand any storm of any government that the policy can affect, but they operate under the upstreams and the exploration and production. And they earn most of their income. They realize most of their income in dollars. So this kind of stock, Sep Energy, has been a very good one that you can keep for long and make a lot of money in terms of dividend, regular dividend payment, at the same time for capital appreciation. So Seplan, you can put Seplan into your portfolio, but you too, you can do your own research. I'm just recommending this kind of stock for you to be able to consider and make sure you put as part of your portfolio, because this kind of stock can withstand storm of any kind of government policies in Nigeria. So we'll move to the last one, which is MTN and Airtel Nigeria. MTN and Airtel Nigeria, they are telecommunication giants in Africa, especially in Nigeria. And most of these companies, they are now, spread their tentacle to the fintech program to be able to, to work strong in terms of revenue generation. At the same time, there's no government policy that can affect they can affect communication, because communication has been part of our daily life. People must buy data, people must buy airtime. So because of that, this kind of company will continue to work stronger, and you can keep this stuff for a long period of time, both for capital appreciation and both for dividend payment. So, and this kind of stock, there is no government policy that will make us not to be talking. We have free knowledge of communication from one place to the other. At the same time, we can talk to ourselves. So, and you need most of their products, most of their airtime, and you must buy airtime or data for you to be able to do whatever communication you want to consider based on your business or based on anything that can affect you. So it's a part of our daily life, and this kind of stock can withstand any government policies because it's related to population in Nigeria. That's why MTN Nigeria, Airtel Africa, they have been watching strong in Nigeria because they make a lot of money from Nigeria, because as a result of Nigerian population. This stock is one of the stock that you can consider to make a lot of money, at the same time for capital appreciation, at the same time for dividend payment. They have been tested and they pay dividend on a regular basis. So these are 5 powerful stocks that can withstand any government policy that I feel you can put into your portfolio and make a lot of money as regards this kind of stock. You can keep them for long, either keep them for your children, you can keep them for future retirement. These are stocks, but as you put in your money, at the same time, you will be earning passive income from dividend payment. At the same time, whenever you want to buy capital growth of your stock. So these are You know, these are stocks, and most of these stocks you can as well as hand in dollars that can edge out, you know, the valuation of naira. So this kind of stocks, this 5 powerful stock is what I feel that you can consider into and put into your portfolio. But you too, you can do your own research for you to be able to know the decision, do your own further. But it has been found that based on the fundamental analysis and every other analysis, this stocks, 5 powerful stock, is one of the stocks that, it's the stocks that you can keep for long, that can withstand storm of any government policy. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you enjoyed this video, what I just want you to do for me is to like this video. If you like it, when you have liked this video, I want you to subscribe to my channel. When you have subscribed to my channel, turn on the bell notification so that whenever I'm giving out a valuable video like this, you'll be among the first person to watch. Thank you very much for watching this video to the end. Thank you. God bless you.